Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I am trying out Blossom, the Seed of Life. This was brought to my attention by someone from the Pretty Soon team who were kind enough to give me the game free of charge. Thank you very much. Every dev who does that it's deeply appreciated and something I will not soon forget. This was really interesting. It seemed like a life sim. The vibe and ambiance that I was seeing, default experiences and standard power usage. Yeah, I guess survival sounds good. The vibe it kind of gave me, it reminded me of this really obscure Japan-only Dreamcast game called Lack of Love, where you follow this weird fish cat creature through its lifespan. But this was like, all alone, you are all alone. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, let's... Okay, how do I... There's some things in front of me, but I'm not sure how exactly to interact. Cue to disconnect. Okay, that's my crafting station. Encryption key. Okay, I guess I gotta figure this out. Oh, okay. That's a good start. That is much better than I expected. So here's my crafting station. Okay. Storage. Oh, this is a storage. Okay. Control panel. I draw power from other machines. They give a little of their strength, and I carry it with me like borrowed hope. I think I figured something out. If I connect these cables to matching sockets, the machines start sharing power. They talk to each other in a way. I suppose even circuits can have company. Oh, okay. So if I connect here, connect to here, connect to here, and... Oh, there's only one. Let's take this from backpack. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Install mining module and upgrade my backpack. I'm getting a little No Man's Sky energy here. Requires the mining module. Okay, I don't think I have that yet. Let's control panel. Okay, well, what about the crafting station? Oh, I think I just did that completely by accident, but I'll take it. Mining is now available at the control panel. Oh, alright. Just stick it onto my backpack. Oops. Power is getting low again. Disconnect. Put myself back where I need to be. Lock those together. Okay. Upgrade backpack. This is interesting. I've never had the start of a survival game feel a lot like a puzzle game. 35 units, 6 item slots, and 3 upgrade modules. So I need... first I need to disconnect, and then I need one more piece of iron. I just slap it on there. So I have 4 units right now, at most. Okay, so now... Whoops. Medium backpack. I have the 3, so I had to Camera sensitivity is a little high, but I think I can fix that here in just a sec. Excessive power draw. Oh, sorry, I'm paying out of my bank rather than the system. Okay, sprint module discovered. What does that require? 4 iron and a large backpack. Requires sulfur and silica. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So what are these? Encryption key. It was manual override of escape pods control systems. Copper and regolith. That's interesting. Let's recharge. Then connect these. And go about collecting. So I should have quite a bit more to work with now. This looks like copper, maybe? I do love that I kind of just slap it onto my bag. There's something to be said for that. It's a pretty sizable escape pod. This is really cool. This is like, I'm getting like Martian surface vibes here, which is a very cool feeling. Drop items. Well, let me see. Let me recharge. Plug this in. Oh, hey, look at that! I already got it. Like I knew what I was doing. And a light module. It's a flashlight. A sprint module. Okay, let's get the light. Okay, and then we want... Probably the sprint module will be easiest to come by, just for sheer resources. Yeah, I can... I guess I'm not going to use the key immediately, there's no harm. What does the encryption key do again? Ability. Silica and copper. Sulfur and silica. Oh, right. I actually need the encryption key for this. I can craft new things with this machine. It learns as I do. Every discovery I make, it remembers, like we're both trying to understand this planet together. The planet has nights. Darkness falls even here. I'm glad I have lights, a small defiance against the void. I think this module responds to the power I carry. When activated, it lets me mine these strange shiny stones. Each one has a different color, like forgotten pieces of a world that once was. Nope. Okay, that did something. Contains the printer. Yes. Manufacturing begins. Install your first printer. Blueprint discs are now available in the control printer. Oh, it's a 3D printer. Okay. Alright. I feel like we're making progress now. This requires composite metal. This is still using like raw material, which means we should probably go back and get some more. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do one small adjustment. Camera sensitivity is just a little bit high. Oh yeah, that feels a bit better. It's really interesting how the backpack works. Like, I wasn't expecting to be, like, slapping things onto it. Alright. Okay, I can get this. Interesting. I haven't found a purpose for that just yet, so let's maybe not. Well, need some iron to make the sprint module. Boost is now available in the control panel, and my energy is running low. I'm going to disconnect that, plug myself in. I can put that back. Okay. So sprint module's good. I need silica for the mining module and regolith. Alright, so... Oh, look at me go. You be careful with my energy usage, but, like, I definitely see where that's going to be useful. Oops. Oh, I'm full up. All right. Find missing vaults. That's already very interesting. Need silica and sulfur. That's where we're... how do I... Drop. Alright. Actually, I think I saw a charging port outside. Do I have to keep unplugging the crafting machine? Water socket and a power socket. I think that's me trying to power it. Yeah, I think I actually need to use the power source instead, which is not, you know, it's not a perfect solution to my problems, but it will do for now. Alright, so upgrade your backpack again. Well, we're working on it. It's all iron. I need some other material. Iron deposit. Oh! That's not a natural formation. What is this? Blueprint vault. Alright, that sounds good. Power extender. That sounds good. Power extender sounds like exactly the kind of thing we need to find. Thankfully, my base is so huge, it's hard to lose it at this distance. So these must have come off of some kind of master ship that maybe I got thrown off of? Maybe that's why I was at 10% power when I first woke up. Regolith chunk. Ah, there is another... Don't know how I keep approaching them from behind, but I do. Okay, let's go pop these three into the printer and see what we can do. I don't know how much the game loves me just leaving random hunks of metal on my floor, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Oh, not enough power. Uh-oh. There's no room inside. How am I going to do this? Maybe I can power it for a little while. Oh, when it's just reading the disc, that actually doesn't seem to be too bad. Okay, well, what are my options then? Composite metal, copper wire, and a power cell. Let's go to the power sockets to extend the circuit. Okay, that's promising. I'm bleeding, so I should stop. Kind of wish I'd put it a little closer to the front door, but yeah, whatever. What can you do? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I just wanted to recharge real quick. Large backpack. Power cell and copper wire. Small amount of burning capacity and serves as fuel for power generators. That could be very useful. I could already see that being useful. With some amount of power. Versatile building material. Silica. I've not seen silica yet. One of those things from the printer. Composite metal. Okay. Okay, I don't need that right now. It is something I technically could make now, like that wouldn't be an issue, but I don't have a use for it yet. I need to find 2 more of those missing vaults, and then I need to... That looks promising. Nope, that's just an iron boulder. Those crystals look like they might be something. Maybe that's silica. I would love it if you things were... Ooh, silica, yes, alright. I knew silica, like, in real world... Whoa! Where'd all my power go? I was nearly at full. To take that much just to harvest the silica? Oh, that's not good. Alright, silica's expensive to harvest. You know, lesson learned. Okay, disconnect. Disconnect that. Connect this. Okay, much better. And for right now... So drop everything on the floor. I'm not going to try to make this pretty. I'm just going to try to get that silica. Doesn't hurt to grab a few of these while I'm at it. Going uphill burns more energy. That makes sense. Okay. That looks like it's going to be something important. Oh my, yes, that eats energy like crazy. This is copper, yes? Okay. Okay, I know where silica comes from now, but I did not realize it would be such a risk to myself to do. Let's charge up. Connect to the control panel. There we go. Then I need copper. Regolith. Yeah, pretty confident I had some copper lying around here. Next item. There we go. That should get me mining module level 2. Alright. That seems like a marked step forward. Efficiency and all that. Silver and aluminum. Oh boy. Sulfur and silica. At least silica I know is now, that's a known quantity now. That's not the same problem it was previously. If I get into a bad situation, I have some regolith sitting around, so that will remain an option. So my next big goal will probably be to upgrade the backpack itself. Sulfur. Now that's an unknown quantity for the moment. Alright. So. Sulfur is yellow in nature. Very ugly mustard yellow. So all I gotta do is kind of peter around a little, and I ought to find some, hopefully soon. Finding the smoothest way up the hill is probably just sound advice. Nice. Saves a lot of energy because I just do it so much faster. That might be more silica, but I'm not sure I've seen that crystal before. This is iron. Aluminum. Don't think I have the right mining equipment for it. What's the deal with that? Shouldn't go too far from home, but kind of looks like maybe sulfur. Might be worth it to risk it. And then again, it might not. Let's find out. I swear, if some like space dragon leaps out from under the ground, I am outie. That looks like sulfur. Possibly could be sulfur. The real question is, can I mine it? Uranium? Well, I think, you know, if we just get a boiler going, I think we have solved our power problem in perpetuity now. Copper. Yeah, there's just like surface level uranium deposits. I don't think anything else matters. We now have sustainable, clean energy forever. Let's go back and charge up and reassess our situation. It's good that we found these things. It's good that we know that they are there. Yes, yes, I'm heading home now. Yes, yes. Okay, I didn't really think I was that far out, but maybe easier to go around the banks and do this as gently as I can. I mean, it's interesting because it's different than like a hunger mechanic, right? Because like with a hunger mechanic, you can carry food on you. But in this case, like, we're a robot. You know, we have to plug in. That's not really an option. We can't ignore that. It's a little different than like the biological imperative to eat and survive. But it's not dissimilar either. Okay. Do I have a map? Doesn't seem like it. Well, they weren't lying. There's definitely a day-night cycle. And it definitely makes things hard to see. The satellite dish looks promising. On the one hand, it might take me where I need to go, and on the other hand, could take me straight into hell. That sulfur? That looks like it could vaguely be sulfur. Oh my god, that eats so much power. That was like half my battery to get one sample. Upside, 1 is all I needed. But still, holy moly. Grab a few of these while I'm here. It's gotta be a more efficient storage. I have to, like, plonk everything 1 unit at a time. I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Okay, let's charge up. Plug this in. Okay, I should now. Silica, I think I dropped one of those on the floor. There it is. Okay, large backpack, let's do it. Yeah, alright. That's a better readout and everything. Okay. Feels like we're getting somewhere. Regolith. Enables compass HUD. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, alright. We got a compass now. We are getting somewhere. We are moving. Adds tracking to compass. Yes, please. Don't I have some iron scattered here on the floor right now as we speak? I think I picked up a regolith. It's a little dark in here. I'll have to figure that out. Nope, I've managed to pick up everything but iron. Good job, me. Iron ore, iron ore. Info. Yeah, that's gonna make things tremendously easier. Like, we just got started. This is huge. Copper. Adds planet info. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Enables a power overlay. Silica. I think I have more silica laying around. Or no? But iron. Regolith. Iron. Regolith. So I need some copper and I needed some silica. You know what? I'm in my own base. I can use my flashlight for just a minute. There, get some of the stuff off the floor. Okay, it looks like I burned my copper supply, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, that's a good feeling. See, while I'm at it, why don't we make one of these power supplies? I have like 1 million of these things, right? So, how do I use it? Is it on my bag? Yes, it is on my bag. So I can just slam that in there? No, that didn't seem to work. Thinks it's connected to this. That might be part of the problem. Okay. Disconnect. Then I'm supposed to use this thing as a battery, right? I can slam it in there. No? I'm a little unclear on how those were supposed to work. Hang on. Install it in the back of the printer, teach it to build new machines. Boost. I can trade power for speed. Sometimes progress costs more than time. Helps me find my way. It remembers where I've been before. My old body, silent markers, and mistakes that I survived. That's a melancholy way of looking at it. Copper gathers near base of mountains, not too high, not too deep. It clings to the edge, unsure as to whether rise or fall. The robot is a model and poet. Iron seems to rest beneath the flat ground, quiet, dependable. It's waiting for someone to remember it's still there. Regolith is everywhere, scattered across the surface like dust, unforgotten memories, always there, always silent. Silica rests atop the mountains, high up where the wind feels older, so that the planet hit it there, hoping someone would climb. Sulfur lingers on the upper edges of deep craters, not at the bottom, not at the top, just in between, like it couldn't decide where it belongs. I was connected to that the entire time, like an idiot. So, I guess for now, I'm just going to drop it, and I'll figure what to do with that next. So we need copper, and we're going to need at least one more piece of silica. I don't think is going to be hard to come by. Like, we're kind of in an area where that stuff seems relatively easy to come by. I was hoping to slam that battery I made into it and recharge a bit of our power supply. Okay. Then, with all my improvements, I hope this isn't going to be as damaging. Okay, good. We actually did that relatively painlessly. I don't know if I have health per se. My battery seems to be the running tally of how I'm doing. But I should have everything I need. I am burning my ship supply really fast. Okay, so we need the overlay module. And the info module. Need sulfur again. The planet overlay. Don't I have that already? I thought I had to build that already. Oh no, that's built for the large backpack. Okay, so we need copper. Those ones are done. Can't do that yet. So I need sulfur and copper, one of each. Actually, the biggest hole in the ground is this one I found over here. I suspect this will be the easiest place to find sulfur, at least for now. This is so interesting. I don't think I've ever encountered a survival game that was quite like this one. And I love survival games, don't get me wrong. Okay, just need one. No need to multiply things. That's iron. I think I said copper spawn surface level. Oh, these batteries only hold extra energy. I don't know where to get the energy from in the first place then. I swear I thought there was copper over here. This all iron? Ah, here we go. It's a little off to the side. No harm done. I think this would be an incredible game in multiplayer. I don't know if it has multiplayer. I haven't actually checked, but like, I just imagine like this sort of game would just be like an incredible experience that way. What am I gonna do when my battery starts basically hitting zero? I'm not really sure I have a strategy at that point. Okay. Steel. Alright, steel's a little out of pocket right now. Okay. I think at this point I just need to explore. But that makes me even more anxious. Like, 'cause now what? Like, it's almost out. Or it will be out soon. Guess I should unplug it for now. Interplanetary overlay. Oh, so it is unbelievably cold. Oops. There are dust storms. The planet is constantly frosty. So, yeah. Cryospheric melting. Okay. I guess maybe I just need to find those missing vaults at this point. I'm not confident I can mine aluminum and silver at this point. Sulfur is still kind of in a bit of an imposition right now, you know? What is that? Exploration rover. No one feared tomorrow. The future felt like an open door that would never close. Oh. That's that's a little depressing. I mean, I guess the upside is that means I'm not alone, but I guess the downside to that is I'm not alone. A tower and a dish. It's a risk, but I'd really like to check out the dish. The dish. I swear I'm literate. You may not believe me if you've seen some of my visual novel episodes. Maybe I could understand the disbelief. Some kind of scrap over here. Severed connector steel with a laser module, which I don't think I have yet. The end. There are no voices in the sky anymore, no commands, no corrections, no one watching. My system report an absence. Something essential is missing. This is what humans meant when they said they felt sad. Oh, good. Our robots are discovering existentialism. Sometimes my systems guide me toward one task, while something else inside me pulls in another direction. I check for errors, but everything reports stable. If this is malfunction, why does it feel intentional? I can't find a way in. Probably need to get back. That tower could be a next destination to check out, though. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll blunder into the missing vaults. Anything of note? Using fuel rods. Okay. I might have just stumbled onto something. Storage. Composite metal and copper wire. No, let go. Okay, we might have just found the thing that I need. Okay. Plug that in here. So I need iron, which I know I have. Let's not kid ourselves. Make a composite metal. Thank you. And a copper wire is 2 copper. Are these all regoliths? I have been collecting quite a few. Okay. Well, that's okay, because I have a goal now. There's a bunch of copper over here at the foot of this hill. If I can get some, I can build a thing to process those fuel rods, and this regolith I've been collecting will finally start paying dividends. Yeah, I'll fill the last 3 remaining holes with copper. Don't need to necessarily destroy the boulder, I just... Oh, okay, that's too big for me. Stick to the small stuff, huh? Okay. Ah, alright, here we go. Marvelous. Okay, cool. Probably didn't need to bring all this, but it's whatever. If I can use these fuel rods to start repowering things, that's going to put us in a tremendous way. Marvelous. So now that I have this, plug myself in long enough to get a fuel generator, which I will put here. Seems like the right spot. Disconnect myself. Okay, so I can pop in 2, which I think is exactly how many I have on hand at the moment. Oh, here we go. Recharge myself. And then, if I'm reading this right, it looks like I should be able to connect there. Why does that not feel right? 1 second. Hang on. Am I doing this wrong? Two, 3, 5. This is still saying... Wait, what was my... 2, 3, 3. No, we are slowly going down. Hang on. Oh! I get it. I get it. Here. Plug. No, power should be going from there through the building into... Batteries are full. Okay, wonderful, but you're supposed to be refilling our main... Why is this not working? I must have the wrong idea somehow. Okay, you know what? Make as many of these as I can. Just so that I can just have the spares, you know? And stop charging the station myself. Build a battery. Well, you know what I can do? At least use the external power supply to run this, at least for the minute. And then... Okay. Power cell. Not 100% sure how this is going to end up looking. This is bad because I'm having a hard time getting an outside source of power into my building. No, I don't even know what I'm going to do with water. I'm a robot. So, like, I don't even know what to say to that. To extend a circuit, saves power. I need a power cell. So, what does it take to make a power cell? If I make a cell, I can make another battery. Maybe then I can do it. Power cell is copper and sulfur. Once again, I don't love that. But I'm going to try. If I can at least, like, stave off. If I can get, like, a stable base of operations, even if I have to, like, constantly be going there and plugging myself in, that would still be preferable to just not having anything better. Oh, God, that bleeds me so hard. That is so much power I'm dedicating to that. There's no reason not to collect those. I can at least get that thing powered. If I can power that thing to power a battery, we might be able to start making redundant power sources, which would be huge. If you guys at home are kind of in awe of how dumb I am, guess what? It's a Me Too thing. I watched my own footage back during the editing process, and I'm like, Snek, you idiot! The answer is right in front of your face! Why aren't you seeing this already? It's not just you guys who get frustrated with me. Okay. Okay, so hate having to keep bleeding our main battery, but if all goes well, that may not matter. Let's use the outside socket. Why is it? I think it has no power. Yeah, this thing has power. I can charge myself with it. There's no reason this shouldn't work. 0.5. Why? Doesn't matter. Do it. If I put myself in an unwinnable situation, it is what it is, right? Oh, heavens. I have no idea. I can put it in my base, but, like... Okay! Battery is charging! The rods don't have the best fuel efficiency, but it's doing the job for now. So plug into me, I don't care. I really kind of need to make as many of these as I can. Disconnect. Oh, this battery is so tiny. That is so little as to be kind of inconsequential, actually. Wait, I should be able to move stuff now, right? So, can I... How do I... That's my planet overlay. That's my power overlay. I have the builder thing now, right? I should be able to move stuff. Yes, I do. So how does this work? This module lets me reshape what I build. I can deconstruct, move, and rotate machines as I need. Materials return, but the power spent never does. Some choices have weight. Showing the planet changing slowly, quietly. We're going to make effort to bring life back. Proof that even the weirdest things grow. Burns fuel and turns it into power. It only wakes when something needs it, like the batteries or me. Okay, let's charge up. Disconnect now. Don't want to connect. I want to move you. Or, I wonder, can I just plug it through the wall? Is the game really gonna give me a hard time about that? Let's find out. Yep, does not like that at all. Deploy a drill. Deploy a second drill. Disperse the fog and dust storms. Now, you guys are asking some pretty big things out of me. I'm just getting my bearings straight out of this. Okay, real quick. Next. Drop that. Okay, we'll take regoliths. There's definitely an order and a structure to all of it. Doesn't stop it from being a tiny bit maddening. Okay, store that. And store that. That way I have a pretty decent idea of what it is I have and what I don't. Now, what I need to have happen, I've got to get this battery to my fuel station. And it says I have the builder thing. Switch to build menu item. I just saw that. Where is that? How did I do that? Oh, okay, camera can go way out. That's good to know. Backpack mode. How do I enter the build menu then? I just had it come up. But how did I do it? If I can recharge the master battery using all of these like little rods I've made, we would be in fantastic shape right now. I mean, would it be hard to build another one? I don't think it would be, honestly. Okay, we have a backup. We are getting somewhere. Something is taking shape here. Unfortunately, I'm your humble host, and so this is going to be way harder than it needs to be. All right. They're talking about drills. I haven't even seen the start of drills. I'm trying to stop everything from going just catastrophically sideways. If I have to keep building little batteries, I am ultimately going to run out of power before I get anywhere. Okay. How do I move this? I don't have a whole lot of space in here, and honestly, it doesn't feel like there's too much of a need for an actual base. Nothing has presented a threat to me as of yet. Okay, you know what? This quandary is not important. What is finding the other missing vaults and using the technology I can get from them. Okay, so that's pointing at my base. I can find the next couple of recipes. I may either find a solution or I'll be able to progress things such that my current problem isn't that bad. Alright, we're getting back to uranium again. Which an unshielded robot would not want to be around. Like, the radiation would actually threaten its entire circuitry. I guess I didn't need to bring the fuel rods. It's fine. Try to see if I can get over to that building. No, so Something's telling me that's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm out past those buildings now. That's not good. Unless these are the missing bolts. In which case, I've been making this way harder on myself than I've needed to. Yep. There it is. Literally on my way home. Just gonna shake my head at myself. Yep. Both of them are right here. Cool. Drill! Literally right here, right next to my home base. Alright. Hey, maybe when I get this drill going, I can figure out some new strategy. For now, I'm gonna pretend that didn't just happen. What are we up against? Drills into the ground releases small amounts of carbon dioxide reduces atmospheric pressure. Pressure being clearing fog. Terraforming activities deep across the planet using the data to develop new technologies to produce blueprint disks. A glass and a pressure core. Pressure core, huh? Oh, they just burn out. They don't even... Okay. I was wondering if they would leave like an empty husk behind, but they don't. Which is fine. I have enough trash in my home as it is. Glass. Silica and regolith. Alright. Silica and sulfur. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, chiefly because I feel like we've gotten a good first impression. I feel like I'm not going to immediately die. Drop these. I feel like we're starting to develop a plan. The drill and the terraforming equipment is going to help me start to wave this fog off and begin the terraforming process. This is super cool. I am only a little ways in, and I am already very impressed with the ideas that this is playing with. I love the idea. I love that kind of melancholy that this atmosphere kind of presents for us. Like, you're always on a timer, but you always have something going on. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to recharge my big battery, and if not, maybe just set up like a network of smaller ones where I can just kind of get by with less. Thank you guys so much from the team who sent this to me. This is super cool. Link is going to be down in the description. You guys can get the game for yourselves. This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to see you guys next time.